Okay, let's get in and get going with part 2. And I'm going to go over to the dragon because I'm left-handed, so I'm going to try and get this part done so I'm not spreading too much over here. So I'm going to get in and start thinking about our little lovely dragon. Now, I'm going to go for like a reddy brown kind of look. I don't actually know. But the first thing I'm going to do is go in with poppy red, and I'm just going to mostly put a light layer down of the poppy red onto his scales. This is my first foray into a dragon for a couple of months. I love dragons. I think they are phenomenal. They're just incredible creatures of mythology. And I did a dragon in, I think it was November, that was all in gel pen from the double page Enchanted Forest with Joanna Basford. And then I did a double page dragon from Kirby Roseanne's World Within Worlds in December. So I kind of just wanted to take a bit of a break from the dragons for a little bit of time whilst but this one's not too big. This isn't a big intense dragon, so I think we can work with this little fella. We've only got a little part of him that I've got to do, so we'll get in and get him done. So I'm just putting the poppy red down, so I've got that obviously red undertone, but I think I'll probably end up leaning more towards the brown, because I don't want him to get lost in the fire as such, but I want him to kind of correspond to her hair, because I'm looking at, you know, she's the, it's her dragon. So I'm kind of, you know, in my head trying to think about what I'm trying to portray with this image. And I'm like, okay, what am I trying to do? So just where there's real obvious light tones that Monja has put in with her shading and stuff, I'm going to try and keep them a little bit free. But remembering I'm limited with the amount of pencils that I'm doing, so 7 pencils only. We've got white, lemon yellow, poppy red, dark raspberry, light umber, chocolate and light peach are the colors that I'm using. So I am limited by how much I can actually produce with that, but that's the challenge, is to how much can I get done with this. What can I get ready? Now here I'm kind of like, I think I'm going to keep this with scales, and then we will have some fire coming into it, but these look like dragon scales, so let's keep that kind of there, going into his crown and his horns, which I don't want to make too red. I've got an idea for them, so we'll see. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going in. Okay, wait up, need to come in here. I've got this one here. Okay. His pupil kind of reminds me of like the silhouette of a woman or something walking away. I don't know, I keep looking at it and that's what I see. It's quite interesting. Okay. All right, let's go in now with, what have I got? Chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to start going in. I'm thinking about shading. So how has everyone's day been? Mine's been not too bad, busy as always with work. I had some meetings on this afternoon, so I had to, you know, come home, do that, get the kids home, get all them sorted, and then go out and go to a meeting and then come back and get dinner on. So dinner's in the oven at the moment. Thought, well, that gives me, you know, a little bit of time to come down and do some of this, and then I'll come back after dinner and finish it off. Is the kind of plans there. So if we talk about mythical creatures, what's your favourite mythical creature? I love dragons. I love phoenixes. I have a phoenix here. I like what it stands for. You know, even we can always bounce back. We can always rise up. And of course, Fawkes from Harry Potter is like, you know, we've got that as well. What else? What about, I'm not, you know, I know, shock horror, unicorns aren't really my thing. They give or take a unicorn. They're cute, don't get me wrong, and I've got girls, so I have had plenty of unicorn stuff in my lifetime, but they're not really, you know, my thing as such. And then what else? What other mythical creatures? You know, I guess the dragons are definitely a big one. Ironically, however, I never liked Game of Thrones. It was never my kind of fantasy series. Wasn't my thing. I know obviously about Mother of Dragons and all the different dragons and all of that, but I watched the first series of it, same as I read the first couple of books, but it kind of just didn't capture my attention. Just trying to work with whatever shading I've got here, kind of keep what I'm doing with this. Okay, so there we go. However, wouldn't it be cool if dragons were real? As long as I was, you know, the one that got to ride a dragon. That would be incredible. Be able to do that. Keep looking at this, it's like a unicorn horn. Okay. Just trying to deepen up those sections that are going to help just separate in between the different parts, just so that I can kind of keep in mind what I'm actually looking at. Bit deeper for these parts. Okay. Alright, I'm just trying to get in here, trying to keep that line separated from her hair and where these scales are. Alrighty, so slowly coming together right now. Slowly coming together. Oh, I forgot about down here. So let's come back in with some puppy red. This is his beard, the dragon's beard. I think you might need a shave. Back in with Chocoretto. Just going to sharpen this one up. Keeping is the definition there of his beard. There we go. Let's back up to here now. So I guess the question is, do you like these kinds of more in-depth, this is what I'm doing kind of tutorial color chats? I guess chatting as such is not the biggest part of it, because I'm actually, I am focused on what I'm doing and trying to explain to you what I'm doing. Yeah, finding that balance of what do you want me to talk about? Right, I'm gonna go in here. Like that. I'm just gonna define the scale as well. Trying to find the shadows into the darkness. I could. There's an original piece by me. Sorry, don't know what that was. Just making it up like everything I do. Just going along, coloring in, hoping that it works out in the end. Let's just keep hoping, hoping that it works on out. Just lighten in the shading so that it looks kind of like scales. And yes, I might be slightly delirious, looking forward to the school holidays. Yep, so I've got 2 more weeks left of work. Well, not even 2 weeks now, so I've got 4 and 3, yep, maths teacher here, 7 working days left until the holidays. It's been a long term. Definitely in need of that. Not looking forward to the 14-hour 2-way drive, so 14 hours up and 14 hours back to visit my mom. But that's what you do because it's my mom. So off to do that in the holidays. I'm gonna take my stuff up and try and live stream from my mum's place. That could be funny. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go in now. Okay, so I think that's there. Now I'm going to come in with the lemon yellow, and I'm just slightly going to run that along all of these lighter edges. So we're back. Sorry I disappeared and I've gone and I sped up some of that. It was simply because my daughter came in for a chat and I was colouring and I was chatting to her and I didn't want to stop, and so I've just sped up that little bit. But I've come in now with the poppy red. This would be one of my favourite colours, by the way. I love poppy red. And I am just going over these scales with the poppy red and bringing it all into what's the word, you know, when we bring it all together, smushing it together. I know that you know what the word I'm looking for, but when I'm doing that, okay. This will be part of flame over here, so you'll see I might come in and have to erase some of that. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this little bit till I know what I'm doing with the flames. I am lightening off up here because I want that to be well highlighted from the flames that are coming through. Off on the pencil. Right. Okay. But he's looking like a dragon. And no surprise he's red, because I reckon dragons should be red. Like red dragons. Okay, there we go. Now into his eye. So I'm going to come in with the lemon yellow. And start off lightly. Right, then I'm going to come in with the light umber. Then in with a little bit of the chocolate. Back in with the lemon yellow. Get back in with the chocolate. Light umber. I'm just going to put a little bit of vein work through there. Right, and then back in with that lemon yellow again. And come in with chocolate and really go along this rim of the eye. Okay, all right. We will come back in with white highlights and stuff later. Oh, I forgot this part down here. Hold on, let's come in with poppy red down here. Okay, so that, oh, the teeth. Better not forget the teeth. Okay, I'm going to come in with light umber. And start putting a little bit of that where a lot of the shading is. And just lightly bringing that out. Run it across that bottom edge. Okay, I'm going to come in very lightly with a bit of that lemon yellow, because he is a dragon. He probably hasn't been brushing his teeth, so a little bit of yellow. A little bit of chocolate just in where those shadow areas are. That off. And then I'm going to come in with white and use the white to bring it all together and up. So I'm traveling the pencil color up to that top edge. Same down here. Okay, while I've got the white out, I'm just going to use that to a little bit of lighter dimension. here in the eye. And at the end I'll come along and just blacken that up and put some white highlights there, but that is kind of where we're looking at going. I'm just going to add a little bit of, yeah, on the eyelid. Okay, I think that might be my dragon. Oh, I just broke my nail. Oh, tragedy. I'm just going to go away and cry for a moment. No, I'm kidding, by the way. I break my nails quite regularly because they're weak. I was one of a nail biter until I was 35 years old. So my nails have never really recovered as such from me biting my nails. All right, so I'm going to go in now and I'm going to do her clothes. Let's get some of that done. So I'm going to go in with light umber. I'm coming in. And there's a little bit of flame work that's going to go across this, so trying to just make it work as such. With what it's got there. Gonna bring it in. She's got her boobage there. But I'm gonna bring the rest of it in over here. So it's got some kind of bra connection, not just hanging there with nothing holding it on. Right. Green bra, green boobs. Technical terms here. Looking at where the brassiere component would be. Okay. Right. Oh, sorry. There's that. Now let's come over to this side. A bit more plain. Let's I'm going to go in with chocolate. Okay, I'm going to come in now with white and start using that to blend this together, because I'm going for that kind of leather look. That aged kind of leatheriness. Not her skin, obviously. The clothes she's wearing upon her skin. Just going to come in, I think I need a little bit more light umber. Just in these areas that I didn't put the chocolate down. Because I need to have pigment down for me to be able to burnish. Or not, and I'm not really burnishing, I'm just smushing together. I'm not pressing too hard with the white, but I am just kind of using it to blend it together and give a little bit of that impression of leather texture. And come back in with the chocolate, just redefine some of these darker, deeper areas. Right. Hopefully that is giving off the look I want to. I'll come in with some more hair strands in a sec as well, but I think that gives off that kind of old, I don't know. I know what kind of look I'm going for. I'm going for, you know, that look. Just don't listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Just can't put it into words very well. Just trust me. Trust me, people. I might come back in a little bit more chocoretto. Get that off. I just come in a little bit under here just to start get some of that definition in. And while it might look like I'm pressing heavily with the white, I'm not really. I'm just using it with enough pressure to allow it to smush. Okay. I think that will be What do you reckon? Okay, so we'll leave that there for now, and we'll do down here on the skirt. Who knows what I'm doing here? Trying to get skirt movement. So I've got a couple of reference pictures off to the side that other people have done, just so I can start to see where the folds are. They've done it different colours and all, but I'm just trying to see where the folds of the material are. It'd be nice to have an abdomen like that. She's nice and taut. I don't think I've had a stomach that flat ever. I think the leather's a little bit torn and she's been in the war. She's been doing some butt kicking. Okay, let's come in. Sorry, I'm still left chocolate. I'll just come in and run it along this inner edge here. I'm going to come in with the light umber now. Just kind of put that in the places. Really just trying to define where these fabric folds are. Just using the light umber now just to find a few of those folds that don't need quite as dark definition. So it kind of looks like the fabric is moving. Okay, and let's come in. Use our white again. Being a bit too gentle down here at the border edge. I can't use the white to push any pigment if the pigment's not there for me to push. Alright, what do you reckon? It kind of looks a little bit like old leather kind of fabric swooshed on her hips in such a nice, you know, sexy kind of I'm a warrior seductive manner. I know. I'm like, well, I might as well just keep going now. Let's go in and do her jewellery. We're still here. I might as well. I thought I'd give up by now, but I haven't. I gotta go edit this yet, so I'm just sharpening up the pencils I think I may need for the next part. Well, actually, I think I need them all, but I'm just doing a sharpen, quick sharpen. Okay. Alrighty, let's go in And I'm going to make these bits all, going to try and make them look like gold. So let's come in with light umber. There. Light umber there. Alright, let's come in with some lemon yellow. And a little bit of chocolate. So we just silenced a little bit out then because one of the girls come in and I've been looking for my white jeans for ages. And I'm like, they've probably been put in one of the girls' closets accidentally, and I asked them to look and they're like, no, I don't have them. Yeah, guess what they just found? My white jeans. Knew I hadn't lost them. Alright, it's coming in. Okay, just going to come in with white now. Coming back in with a little bit more umber up here. It's not enough depth there, nor up here. Smudge that in. There we go. Let's do the necklace. Right. And then the chocolate. I'm just going to use chocolate to put a bit of shading, shadow on here, and here. Just run that right along that edge. Okay, lemon yellow. And then white. Okay, let's do these jewels. I'm gonna go in and with a bit of poppy red. Yeah. I'm just gonna add a little bit more depth to the poppy red in the outer areas. And this will all come in when I come in later and do white highlights, but we'll get it started. Then I'm going to come in with the black raspberry. Just using that just to some of the facets to add a little bit of dimension to them. I'm going to come back in with the poppy red. Bring that all together. Alright, let's do these scales. Probably make them similar, I think, to the dragon scales. So I'm just going to come in with a bit of poppy red. And then I'm stopping after this lot. I'm like, yep. And we'll do the flames and the background, hopefully, in the next part. If all things go to plan. Red, and then I'm going to come in with a little bit of the lemon yellow and just put it on the edges here. Come in with chocolate. Right, and a little bit of black raspberry. Okay. Oh, forgot about up here, but we'll come back up to there. All right, we'll do the poppy red now over the top of all of this. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's come up and do that. I like how that turned out. Yeah. All right. Sometimes I have some good ideas. Black raspberry. Lemon yellow. And the dots are going to come in with chocolate. String base edges. Okay, and then let's come back in with poppy red. And there we go. I'm going to leave it there because my hand hurts, and we'll come back for part 3 and hopefully work on the flames and the body and maybe the background. We'll see what happens in the next part. All right, thank you very much for, oh, I just realized how crooked you've been. Oh, you'll get over it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior. I'll see you later. Bye.